Tack Lena. What is my time clock here? Why is my time clock off? Okay, come on, come on. Okay, I don't know if I'm live or not, but let's just assume that I am. So, okay, let's see here. Again, I am working with a new camera, so I hope that you can hear me and that you can see my desktop well. So anyhow, we're just going to get started here. It's just a few minutes after. I apologize for being late, but I'm just hoping that this is recording and that you are getting the images that I'm trying to share. Okay, let's just back up, okay? Hi there, crafters and stampers. I hope that everyone watching is having a wonderful day. It's just one of those days, but we're going to make it better if it's not. So thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Diana Mayberry, and I am an independent demonstrator for Stampin' Up! And the person behind the curtain of StampYourLove.com, which is my online store. It's all one word, StampYourLove.com. This is where you can purchase the items that I've used today. And if you already have a demonstrator, by all means, purchase from them. Otherwise, I would love to earn your business as a customer. Or if you're interested in saving money on quality products such as this, I would love to have you on my team that is, as long as you live anywhere in the United States. So before I get started, I have a few things I need to share with you. You know what? The new mini catalog is out. It is the mini catalog. It goes from January to June. It also starts Celebration, which goes from February to, it goes from January to February. I had to find it here. This is the Celebration catalog, okay? This is how this promotion works. For every $50 that you spend in either catalog, the annual, which is our annual catalog right here. My images are upside down, so I'll turn it if I can. This catalog here, or the mini catalog I just showed you, you are allowed to spend, you are allowed a free gift out of this catalog. We have a couple that are for $100 purchases, but any increment of $50 items you get to choose out of this little catalog. It's the Celebration. There, just a second here. lost my place. That happens when you get to start to meandering. Okay. Well, if that sounds like a lot that's going on with all the catalogs and everything, it is. It is a lot. But along with that, we also have the promotion of joining or signing up as a demonstrator. For $99, you receive $125 of items of your choice. Also, if you sign up now during celebration, you will receive a package of 200 sheets of 6x6 DSP, that's designer series paper, of every color in the color groups. That's the regals, the brights, the subtles, the neutrals, and the in colors. That's 10 colors in each group. It doesn't matter how you do the math. That's a lot of paper. It also provides you with 100 different designs, because the paper has two sides of different images that stay in that color group. The reason that I'm so excited about this promotion is because this is the same promotion that I decided to sign up as a demonstrator 5 years ago. After seeing all of the promotions that Stampin' Up! Had provided so far, this was the best. If you choose to sign up, it doesn't mean that you have to make a business and do videos or have classes. It simply means that you get 20% on your purchases. And who doesn't like a discount? If you're interested in signing up, please send me an email at Diana, DIANNA, at stampyourlove.com, along with all of your questions. Now let's get started on today's project. Hold on while I bring down, well, I already have my camera down, so that's my notes I got to take out, huh? We'll edit that later. You know, for some, this pandemic has caused them to spiral downward economically and mentally, to the point of where they are feeling that they have no hope. I can kind of understand how you can feel trapped in that feeling. If this describes you, my suggestion is to simply get busy doing something for someone else. I have personally found life can be much more rewarding when I put someone else's needs before my own. So with that, you know what? We have a lot of birthdays this month, or I do. Special people in my life that are celebrating this month. So let's get busy on looking at this product that we're going to work with today and making our birthday cards, okay? The product we're going to be using is it's in the mini catalog. It's on page 32. It's the Fine Art Floral suite, okay? And I'm just going to show you what the items that you get in this suite and why I was so overwhelmed by it. These are the items that you get. You get the stamp set, okay? You get the dies that go with it, and this is the reason I wanted this so much. I love it when we have dies that cut out words. And, well, yeah, you also get a embossing folder. But this statement right here, I think is worth it for me. It just says, just want to say that it cuts out the words, okay? And I will show that to you later. We'll do that. But you also get a beautiful stamp set with floral images that are a two-step process where you stamp the floral or the leaf, and then you stamp on the detail to that item. So, yeah, it's just a beautiful stamp set. You also get an embossing folder, and I forget the name of it, but I have it right in here. The embossing folder is called, I'll probably have it on my paper. It's the painted texture. It's a 3D embossing folder, which means you have a lot of definition in this imprint. So that's a very good dry embossing folder. You also get this beautiful paper that the dies that come with this set cut out these florals, okay? And I cut some out for you so you can see how beautiful they are. But we're going to use these on our card today. So, okay, they're very pretty and detailed. This whole set of paper are artist designed, and it is actually painted, and then of course copied. But yeah, but there's beautiful 12 sheets of different designs in here, because we have the reverse, okay, and we have 2 sheets of each. But on the reverse of this, you have the beautiful kind of a coralish color. I forget what that's called. Yeah, I'll have to match it up later. But in this one here, you have this beautiful, wrong one. You have a mint macaron type of definition here. And on this one, the dies will cut out this flower too. The white one and maybe the little ones, the little clusters. Here's a cluster, that you can cut out with the dies. And this is a little darker. This is the can't think of the name of it. It is Coastal Cabana. Yeah, Coastal Cabana. And the one that's next to that is Bermuda Bay. Yeah, Coastal Cabana and Bermuda Bay. And there's that again. Okay, and then you get this beautiful, it's a combination of coral and of the coral color and flamingo. And there's that one. And I love this one. This is a mint, you know what, I haven't gone over these names in a while. This, being at home, is not good. This is Bumblebee. And this one here is the, let me see here. Yeah, Rococo Rose. That's what it is. So, Rococo Rose. So you have a lot of different colors to go with this set. It's beautiful. And along with the stamped set and the dies and the paper, the DSP, you will receive a some acrylic sheets. There's 3 sheets in this. I've already used one. It's absolutely beautiful. It's an overlay to one of the papers, the one I used, and I'll show you how I used it. Oops. But it's an overlay to this one right here. This one, I can show you that one. This is an overlay to this sheet. And I just cut this in 3 3/4 widths with a 5-inch height, and did the overlay the same way. And I'll show you how beautiful it is. It's gorgeous. But so that's what this is. And then you get a variety. This one here also fits one of the sheets. Okay, it's that one that has the white flower in it. And this one here I used. It's a very pretty medallion type overlay. But when you use these overlays, they have a protective coating on them that you need to take off before you cut it, I found out. So you're going to learn by my mistakes. But there is you can kind of, if you rub it, the edge it like that on the back side of it, which is silver. The front is gold, of course. But you kind of have to get a corner. I may already have it off of this one. I think I do. But yeah, I do. I took it off this one before I cut it. But I'll show you on. Where's a piece that I have? I think it's in the case, just a jiff. Yeah, I cut this set here prior to learning. Sometimes I just jump in and do it, you know? Ever do that? So this is that sheet that's cut up with the matching overlay. But what you do is you just take the corner, just kind of rough it up a bit, just a little. That's all it takes. One of the corners. You can kind of find the weakest here, and you'll see the paper right at the corner. And I just take your pick tool underneath it. Yeah, there you go. Rough it up, and then you get it and you pull it off. See, real simple. So anyhow, that's how you do that. And it, I would imagine if you, over time, if you didn't take that off, it would probably loosen from your card because your adhesive would be on that film, that coating. But anyhow, I'll show you how to adhere this too without it showing up. So the fact that it's clear. Okay, let's get this back in here for later. We're going to work with that. And we also have, we have this beautiful ribbon. It's a metallic ribbon, kind of a gauze type ribbon. It's a 3/8 inch wide, easy to tie, and just absolutely beautiful with this paper, with all the sheets. But it's also usable on other stamp sets that we have. We also have this is called a heat and stick powder. What it does, you stamp your image with Versamark ink. That is it's called the watermark stamp. It's a clear ink that's very sticky. You would stamp your stamp in here, put it on your paper wherever you want the image to be, and then you take your heating iron, and then just like you would do regular embossing, wet embossing, you would put this on top of the ink that you put down, and then you would brush off the excess, and then you would take your heat gun and melt it. Well, when you melt it, it becomes sticky, and the reason for that is so that you can use the gold leafing filament here. It's very flaky, and it could be messy if you don't corral it in the beginning, but just put down a white or a piece of scrap paper under your work, and once you do the wet the heat and stick powder and it's sticky, you would just rub this on top of it, and with a light art brush or something, and the part that shows up is the part that remains is the sticky part that you imprinted with your stamp. So maybe we'll have time to demonstrate that. I hope so. So we'll just put that up there. So I think that's about everything with this grouping. It's well worth it. It's just something that you'll use over and over again. This stamp set, like I'm telling you, that one die is just absolutely priceless to me. It's beautiful. But this is the set, and again, these are all the things that you get with it. And but I can show you how to save money. So even though they give you a price here, there's a way to save. So if you're interested in that, please send me an email. So let's get started. We have a lot of birthdays to do today. A lot of special people in my life. So I do want to say happy birthday, Michelle. This is your day. Happens to fall today. And as I told you earlier this morning, your card is in the mail, and that's my MO. I can't think of how to celebrate someone until I'm under pressure and the day of, it seems like. So this card's for you, sweetheart. Okay, so let's get started. We'll put this aside, put this paper aside. Clean our desk off here. Okay, what we're going to do today, I'm going to first show you the I want to share with you. This is a card that I made with the overlay of that set. Okay, I'm not finished with it, but it's beautiful. Again, I haven't finished with that. I'm still designing it, so hey, I shouldn't show that to you until I finish. Keep you guessing, right? One of the things in the catalog for choosing is this beautiful Oso Ombre 6x6 designer paper. This comes in, it's a Gorgeous Grape, I believe it's called. You get it in Gorgeous Grape and a, help me folks. I don't even know that I'm seeing comments, so I don't know what's going on. So I'm hoping that you're seeing this. So, and anyhow, you get the Blushing Bride, Rich Razzleberry, and like I said, it's an ombre color. And on the reverse side, you get a complementary color to that particular color. Get back up there. Okay, and again, on the reverse side, you have Granny Apple Green and an ombre, but you also get a sheets that have this little circle. It's a design on a really good backdrop, and again, it's the same with the Rich Razzleberry. You get a gorgeous Granny Apple Green. There's Bermuda Bay, and on the back side of that is the I just said it, guys. It's called Cocoa Rose. Okay. And then, and again, it's just a nice variety of paper, and you get lots of it. I think it's like 4 to 8 sheets of each, which is equivalent to 2 sheets of paper, 2 full 12 by 12s. So anyhow, that's that, and just kind of a little plug for that free gift that you can choose. Okay, so you know what? I'm still designing this one. We're going to do it together. How's that? I kind of like doing that. It's rather fun. Whoops, giving all my bits and pieces here. There's so many things to choose from in this catalog. I was just blown away with all the variety that we have. So we'll do a simple card first, okay? This is the overlay. I told you it was the overlay to that full sheet that I shared with you, and I cut it down 3 1/4 by 5. And I'm going to layer it onto a piece of Balmy Blue that is 4 inches by 5 1/4. So let's just get that done real quick. I want to make sure I separate that layer. I forgot I've been having trouble with my Stampin' Seal Plus. Okay. So we're going to layer this on here with 1/4 inch all the way around, okay? A good way to do that, I've figured out, is to put your paper right here on this little graft that we have on our protective paper here. And the 1/4 inch is marked off. So, okay, right there, right there. Nope, I want 1/8 inch on this puppy. Sorry about that. I only went over 1/4 inch. So by doing that, you half it, of course. I don't have to tell you how to do math, right? So, okay. And then we have a 8 1/2 by 5 1/2 piece of cardstock. This is Bumblebee. We're going to score it in the middle at 4 1/4. We'll burnish the edge so it lays down nice. And we're going to pump this layer up. We're going to put it on dimensionals. This is really an easy card to make. You know, this is allowing the paper to do the work for you. And it makes a beautiful card. Oops, I'm taking the covers off. of them as I go, and I don't want to do that. Okay. Again, I I grabbed my old one, but there is a take your pick tool. I promise you, it's here. This is my go-to one. Okay, and so I folded the card, and on the front of the card, I'm going to take this 1/8 of an inch all the way around. Again, you can do that by laying it down on your graph paper here and getting it straight. And in time, you can eyeball it better. This kind of comes with when you get more familiar with the product. Okay, so this layer here, I don't like that I have imprints on it, so I'm going to wipe it off here and see what I can. There is a way of adhering it to the paper here without it ever being noticed. It's this one here is pretty clear on the edges. I mean, on this corner. So what I'm going to do is layer it here. I'm going to hold it down, and when you look through it, you can see darker places that you can hide a glue dot. Okay, so you take your glue dot, try to keep it flat. Okay, and as you look at this, you can see that there's a dark spot here. In the dark spots is where this will be hidden the best. Okay, so make sure you get it on there straight. Once you get it on there, you can see where that dark spot is, and it might be hard to find that on the screen here, but it's right here. Okay, is the dark spot. Oops. And when I put that down, it's not even seen. It just shows up as a dark spot. And it's totally unnoticeable. So I'm going to put one there. I'm going to put one up in this dark spot. You can see that fairly clear, but I don't want this to move around once I put it down here on as the overlay. So I'm going to put this one right there in that dark spot, okay? And you'll see, it just goes away. It's a dark spot. It'll always be a dark spot. And then there's one here, if you wanted to hear that. Okay. Let's do it right about there, okay? I did the silver part. I mean the gold part. Okay. But we're going to do something else, okay? We're going to add a title up here. Now that one shows a little bit more than I thought it would. So we're going to fix it, okay? We're going to, now this is a birthday card, remember? I need a drink of water, guys. Okay, let's do this, okay? We want to keep this simple, okay? So we're going to stay with the stamp set that I'm using, the Art Gallery. There's so much to pull from on this. It's amazing. So we talked about doing using the gold leaf and the heat and stick. So you know what? I shouldn't do this, but I'm going to. This is the first time I've used it on camera. Well, it's the first time I've used it. So I'm going to be brave and do it. Do it just for you, okay? It's okay to make mistakes. To never try something because you think you're going to make one is not a good thing in my book. You have to be brave to do things in life. So what I'm going to do is, normally I wouldn't do this because this is not a product that we sell anymore, but this is a embossing buddy. It's filled with a powder substance. You could make your own out of talcum powder, baking soda, Argo starch, whatever, okay? But it just removes the fingerprints to where when I put the sticky stuff on there, it's not going to stick there. So what I want to do is make sure that I get my image well moistened with the Versamark. I'm going to put it right there, okay? Okay, so now we have that right there. I'm going to take a piece of paper and put under me. I have some scrap paper here, guys. Here we go. So some paper. We're going to put the heat and stick on there. See, we never know till we try. Normally I would have done that before I put it on the paper, but I really did want to see where it goes. Happy birthday. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so now we have that on there. You can see that it's showing up. We'll pour our excess back into the bowl or the jar. This will last a very, very long time, guys. It uses very minimal. Now I'm going to take my heat gun. I'm going to turn it on. Okay, now remember this is on the acetate, so if it works, we're in luck. If it doesn't, we're not. But we're brave, remember? We are brave. There it is. So now it's sticky. It is sticky. So let's try some of this and see what shows up. Put a bunch of it down. You know, it goes back into the jar just like the other stuff. But I'm going to use one of my art brushes here to kind of tap it down on there. Okay. Trying to make sure all of the sticky area is covered. And once you do that, then just start brushing it away. You can put it down with a little force if you like even. Now it may or may not work, guys, so hey, just remember we're brave. We are brave. Oops, I don't like it. I don't think. Let's see here. Okay, let's just keep rubbing it. Okay. Get a little stiffer brush. Maybe that's what I need. This might do it. Well, I can see the happy birthday coming up there, but there's some part there that didn't stick. Maybe you know what you do in this case, guys? You take that happy birthday and you stamp it on a piece of cardstock, and you do that, and then you adhere it to the front. And that's what we're going to do. So Bear with me. We're not through yet. I just have to get more proficient at using this. It's a very new product. For me, anyway. It may have been around a long time, but I haven't used it. And so, but I just wanted to share that with you. You know what? Be courageous. Be courageous. It doesn't hurt to make a mistake once in a while. We're not perfect, okay? As much as we'd like to be. We are not perfect, so what I'm going to do, this is a beautiful card, and I'm not going to waste that acetate paper, so hey, we're going to work with it. Okay, let's get us some, let me see if I have some scrap of the bumblebee. I know I do. I know I do. Sheets in here. One lady next door that helps me stay organized. This is a piece of bumblebee. Oh no, this is actually a little lighter. This would be the Daffodil Delight, okay? Which I like. But because we don't have enough on that one, I'm going to stick with the with the bumblebee. So what we're going to do is we're going to stamp this in a Night of Navy stamp ink pad. Let me pull that out here. You can use Night of Navy or Misty Moonlight, which is a good one. Night of Navy. I like Night of Navy. No, it's a little dark. Well, I'm going to put on Bumblebee, so yes. That's what I want. Okay. So I'm going to stamp. We can do it right up here. Get it nice and, we don't have to get it even. Happy birthday. And that was pretty simple, wasn't it? But now we're going to bring in the Boss die cutting machine. And we're going to cut that out. Okay. This is okay. And like I said, there's dies in this set that just want to say, and there's one that just cuts out that little, oh, just want to say happy birthday. There you go, yeah. So now we're going to cut two out at a time. We're going to do that nice and even. And just want to say, okay. This is beautiful. Okay, here's our label. Cut out. And this is our words. just slide right off of here. Get this out of the way. Okay. Now, even though we have that, let me see if I can kind of wipe that away. It really stuck there, didn't it? I think I can even get that off with a little alcohol. But it kind of goes there because there's it looks like it's just part of the paper below because it's all painted on, okay? Should have had that reversed. Just want to say, okay, now you know how to get that straight on there? The way you get it straight is you take your negative image here and you I'm going to turn that around like that because the message I'm going to put inside is funny, so we're going to do that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I can go ahead and adhere this right here. Come on. Happy birthday. Okay. So the way you get this on here is you just lay this down, because I'm going to put it that way, right? And I want it to be right there. So I'm going to take some where's my sticky tape? This tape here is very low tack, and it won't harm my underpaper. But I do want this to stay in place. So what I'm going to do is I want that to say just happy birthday. Just want to say right there. Okay. So what I'm going to do that is I'm going to take my liquid adhesive. In all the areas that there's a wide spot, I just put a dab of adhesive here. It's kind of plugged up a bit. Okay. Come on. Right there, right there. You're on the ends, the joints and stuff of this word is what you want to do. Just a dab is all it takes, just a dot. Top and bottom of everything. It'll be good to go. Okay. Okay. What to do is just put that right here. Center it in the frame. Okay. And that will stick. Okay. And I've got to get my dot for my now this is where you'll use your take your pick tool. Put a little bit of adhesive on that, and the take your pick has a putty end of it. Okay. And what you want to do is, I've got the adhesive on that side. I'm going to stick the dried. I haven't used it in a while, obviously. So I'm going to tack. Oops. I'm going to do that. Get it off. Come on. Okay, so the large end of this goes up here. Okay, again, you don't want that to move. I'm going to put that right there. Come on, baby. Right there. Okay. That one. Okay, now I want to put the want. And you'll see the reverse side of this is you'll know. It's easy. Again, a dot, 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 dot. Okay. Okay. I love working with dies. They just, I just love everything about doing stamping, I guess. To me, it's a great expressive craft. And so now I'm going to lay that down in there. Okay. And we're going to take the two. To do it the same way I've done the others. I don't want to get too heavy on that adhesive like that, so I'll lighten that up a bit. Okay. This is a craft practically anyone can do. Everyone says you don't have a creative bone in their body and stuff. You don't have to. Just make something beautiful. I love it the way, oh, I can't even think of her name, but her phrase, people get a catchy phrase and you get where you note them by that. And mine is the person behind the curtain. My sister came up with that. I thought it was so cute. Anyhow, so we're going to use it. But she always says, I go and make something beautiful. I love that. Love that phrase. So you know who you are, sweetie. So now we take off this sticky tape and the rest of this will stay. And we'll help it along, of course. We're going to hang on there as we lift it up, okay? Gently lift. That way we know it's perfectly spaced and it will look nice on the card. Just want to say. Then you take it and you turn it over like that. Press it really good. And my phone is telling me low battery. What else is new, huh? Okay, so happy birthday. Just want to say. Now, this is the funny part, okay? We have so many stamp sets out this catalog that you just can't help but to be cute. And there's the sentimental ones that say, love you always in my heart. That kind of, it would be more at the Valentine's, I think, but to your close friends and stuff. But I like this one, Happy Thoughts. This is someone's $1 million production, so it's always nice to see. But thinking of you, happy birthday. Just want to send some happy thoughts your way. The little things you do so well so often make a big difference in so many people's lives. I have a congratulations card I need to make too. Want to make. I don't have to make anything, do I? I want to do this. I love doing it. But this is the one we're going to choose for this special friend, okay? And she'll know who she is. Happy birthday. Just want to say, let's see, we have, just want to say, if things really do get better with age, then you're approaching perfection. And you know who you are. But we're going to stamp that in the Night of Navy. And I want to put normally I would put a white sheet in there, but there's really no white except right there. I guess I could right there. Let's do that. I like the white. It just looks more finished to me. White writing area. So we have this right here. Oopsie daisy. Okay, so just want to say, I'm going to do it portrait size. Just want to say, where's the phrase? Normally I would use my Stamparatus for this. But I'm going to be brave today, and I'm going to try it without it, even though I enjoy being perfect. When things work out perfect, I enjoy that. I guess what I'm going to say. But again, we can size that on our paper here. I want to get it down here. Okay. Just want to say, and I have a problem right now, guys, with my vision. So if this is crooked, it's crooked. I won't know it, but you might. We'll let it set a minute. And it is crooked. I can tell that. Yeah. But I like it. Let's try it again just to make sure. Okay, I've got it crooked on the stamp. That never helps. So it really helps to put things on there straight. Let's try this side. That's a little better, I think. I have to put my glasses on. No, it's still crooked. But you know what? This lady knows I love her. So we're going the extra mile by putting this into, aren't we? I like this little crooked. Nobody's perfect, right? I think that kind of sends that message. If things really do get better with age, then you're approaching perfection. Yay. And I'm going to stamp a little floral image in that to set it off. Okay. Okay. Double load the stamp. Oopsie daisy. You want this off and put it away so I don't lose it. So easy to lose these stamps if you don't put them away right away. But I love it. Perfection. Woo-hoo. Okay, so where's my crafty sheet here that I want to stamp off on this, okay? By that, I mean I'm going to do a light gray. See how that looks underneath that. Brave. Oh, I love it. I love that. That is gorgeous. All right. Okay, that's one card. And we're up to an hour already. So I'm sorry that I've taken so much time and just playing today, but this was fun. And I hope you enjoyed seeing the product. I do want to share that, and I was going to do this. when you, on this sheet of paper in this design, let me show you. Okay. What did I do with it? Here, no. Is this it? Is this it? Okay. I've got it buried here. I'm sorry, folks. There it is. Okay. You'll see on this full sheet of paper, the way to cut this out is with the dies, of course. But as you can see, they closely fit the die, okay? So there's that flower. There is this flower. No, it goes like that. No, where's that flower at? Here, I guess. No, anyhow. But the die cuts it out, okay? And because they're kind of abstract, there's really, you just get it in the basic ballpark of where it is, and it'll do a good job for you. But the way you have to do that to maximize your impressions here, there's also a die for the smaller flower right here, and you can do that. So what I did is I took my paper and I went through and I cut out, made a zigzag line through the ones that I wanted, and so you get about an average of at least 4, maybe 5 on each of these strips, and you get like 1, 2, 3. You get four strips out of this, and so that's what 20 to 15 to 20. Is that right? I don't know. Anyhow, so you get a bunch of flowers. That's what I want to say, and just cut those out with your die, and to maximize the benefit of that paper, the designer series paper. So these are florals that I cut out, and if I wanted to add more to this card, I would do like that, you know, to kind of pump it up a bit, and I think that would be cute, but I don't want to cover just what to say, so I like that. But I do have another card here that I'm working with that I used the designer series paper from Berry. I think it's called Berry Blessings, I believe it is, and it's one of the free items in the catalog for celebration. And then this right here is the paper I was showing you earlier. That's the Oh So Ombre. This is the back side of the Rich Razzleberry. And what I did is I used the punch that I forget which one it comes with, but there's a punch in there. It's an oval, and you have an outer layer that's scalloped or edged nice, and then you have the center. And what I did was I just cut out this large one, and I put adhesive on it and just randomly put it on the paper, on the Berry Blessings. And I have it mounted on Rich Razzleberry cardstock. And then this is that overlay that I was telling you about that has the medallion kind of thing. And I don't have it adhered very well. I mean, very many places. I think it's like 3 places that I have on that side. But I wanted this side to be kind of floppy, okay? But this would be a good card to add these floral pieces to, because there is a Rich Razzleberry flower here. I would probably cut that one out to make it go with this, okay? And then probably pump up that pink one or the yellow one. Just all these colors go together. That's the good thing about Stampin' Up! Products. You don't have to run out and shop color and all that stuff. It's all right here, and everything works together and complements each other. So whether you do a card like this or a card like this, you can put just about anything with it because the colors are there. We have here a mint macaron that would have been very pretty on that card. And like I said, the base and the writing is in Bumblebee. But there is a way to work with everything in this program, and I think I have saved myself a ton of money first of all, I get the discount, and so I don't have to shop for sales and that kind of thing. But this is a card. I guess I had this cut out for this card. There is a die set that is it's called Love and what's it called? Okay, all Eliot and free. Where did you go? I had it right here. Love and Forever, something like that. And oh, here it is. Forever and Always. That's it. Okay, Forever and Always. You get a die that cuts out the word always and love, and then the floral pieces here. And it not only cuts out, it does a background, a shadow. I'll show you how that looks. It is so pretty. Okay, but this is the regular. And then I'm working on this card right here that there's a lot of bits and pieces. I moved them in a rush. Okay, this is a gold shadow background with the word always in the this color is, it's a very pretty color, Mary Merlot. It's a kind of a rustic burgundy, I would think. But anyhow, so I was going to inlay that there. Okay, it would stand up. I'll put it on dimensionals. And then, of course, I would cover the back and the inside of the card with either a piece of white cardstock or a piece of the decorative, just to give this some character. But yeah, that's some things that you can do with the stamp set. It's so versatile. I am thoroughly enjoying it, and I think I just figured out what I'm going to do for the front of this. But anyhow, so until next time, folks, have a very blessed day, and go make a card and send it. I love you guys. Bye-bye.